In today's video, I will be sharing with you some simple lifestyle changes that you can make, especially to your diet, to balance your hormones naturally within 21 days without the use of pills. Hello again, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. If this is your first time coming across my channel, my name is YAJE'S and my passion is wellness. I'm here to change the narrative around wellness, around aging better for African women. I do share videos such as this one weekly on this channel. I also share gardening videos on fitness, everything that has to do with living a healthy lifestyle. If this appeals to you, I hope you consider subscribing and also clicking notifications. That way, when I do share a video, you don't miss out on anything. Plus, you encourage me spread my message with a bigger audience. I appreciate you subscribing. Let's get into today's video. So today I wanted to continue the conversation around hormones. That's what I have been doing for the month of March, and I will continue to do so throughout the month of March. I need to say again here that I'm not a medical doctor, so whatever information that I share here should not be taken as medical advice. Last week, I shared with you the 7 hormones, why they get out of balance, and how to know if they are out of balance for you. If you have not watched that video, I'm going to link it up right here, together with other resources that you need to know more about hormones. I'll link it up right here, and I'll also share it in the description box. So feel free to check that out. So last week, I shared with you the 7 hormones, and this week, let's find out what you can do to bring those hormones back into balance. So the first hormone that we try to bring into balance within the Reset2shred program is the hormone estrogen. The 3 things that you have to do to bring estrogen back to balance. Number 1, give up meat and just stick with poultry, stick with fish, seafood, things along those lines, beans as well. You can have fish, chicken, or beans. And then the second thing that we are going to do is forgo alcohol. I don't have any substitute for you here other than you're going to be drinking a lot of water, at least 2 liters of water a day. You will be drinking other things that you like celery juice. I like to take celery juice when I'm doing my detox. You can do bitter leaf juice. You can do ACV, apple cider vinegar and water, lemon water, etc., etc. But no alcohol for at least 3 days, up to 21 days is preferred. And then the third thing that is equally as important for estrogen reset is fiber. Fiber. Where does fiber come from? One source only. Fiber comes from plants. This is not a keto diet. This is not like a paleo diet. We have to eat vegetables within the Reset2shred. Lots of vegetables, different colors, different types. Mix and match them. How much? At least 1 pound a day. 1 pound for my African people, that's about 500 grams or half a kilogram, about 5 to 10 cups a day. Have some for breakfast, have some for lunch, have some for dinner. Eat some cooked, eat some raw, eat all the colors. A lot of vegetables. You can also get your fiber from things like beans. Lentils are a great source of fiber. Bonus points, if you make some of those vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, I'm talking about vegetables from the cabbage family, the better. Cabbage family includes things like broccoli, it includes things like cauliflower, kale, country cabbage, all those vegetables that have that sulfurous smell. It turns out that they have compounds within them that bind to estrogen and then eliminate excess estrogen from your body. The second hormone that we're going to be working on within the Reset2shred program is insulin. Again, 3 days per hormone, but we're stacking it up on top of the estrogen reset. So you continue whatever you were doing to reset estrogen, and if you just add this insulin reset on top, the better for you. Kudos. What are the things that we are going to do to reset insulin? Number one, we are going to give up sugar. And by sugar, I'm talking about the regular culprits. You already know your cake, cookies, muffins, pancakes, donuts, candy, yada, yada, yada. That is obvious sugar. Additionally, we're going to be looking at the hidden sugars from sources that you would not even think about, like your barbecue sauce. Look there, you see the amount of sugar, you'll be surprised. Some salad dressings do have a lot of sugar. So yes, obvious sources and hidden sources as well. Yes, this includes honey, it includes brown sugar, it includes white sugar, it includes molasses. It also includes sugar substitutes, the fake sugar. Yes, it has consequences in the body. It might be 0 calories, but it is not 0 consequences. The stuff that comes in the little yellow packs, little pink packs, little blue packs, all of those have to go. You can have stevia. Stevia is natural, so yes, you can keep stevia in, but the other types of sugars, they have to go for at least 3 days. Again, 21 days is preferred. This is one of the most important resets that you do, especially if you're trying to lose weight on the Reset to Shred. Now let's talk about carbohydrates. Reset to Shred is not a paleo or keto diet. So yes, you can have some carbs even when doing the insulin reset. The type of carbs we're talking about here are whole carbs. Okay, we're talking about carbs from whole food sources, and we're going to control the amount. Whole food sources, I'm talking about things like sweet potatoes, I'm talking about things like pumpkins, something like quinoa, plantain, a little gari, cassava. You can have those whole food sources, but in controlled amounts. What am I talking about when I say controlled amounts? We want to keep the net carbs that you consume between 20 to 50 grams a day. By net carbohydrates, I'm talking about what is left after you have subtracted the fiber out of it, okay? We want the fiber, remember? But when you look at the total carbs and you subtract the fiber, what is left is what contributes to the net carbs. And we're trying to keep that between 20 and 50 grams in a day. Why? When it's too low, if you drop below 20 grams, especially for us women, we run into trouble with our thyroid hormones and with our cortisol. Not good. No bueno. Okay? So not too much, but not too little. Between 20 and 50 grams is that nice spot. The third hormone that we are going to be working on for the Reset to Shred program is leptin. To reset leptin, here are the things that you have to do. We have to give up fructose. Again, fructose is the main sugar in fruit, but what we are giving up here is not fruit, because fruit with fiber is not the problem. However, we want to give up fructose that comes from packaged goods. Just look at your food label. If you look at that food label and it has fructose anywhere on that label, put it down. That's the fructose that we do not want. We are also going to be giving up things like fruit juices. If you want to have fruit, just have the whole fruit with fiber. That has a different effect in the body. Just the juice by itself, especially if you have trouble with insulin already, might be a problem. Go back and watch that first video I did on the hormones. If leptin is an issue for you, pay attention to this reset and just stay off fruit completely for 3 days and see how your body feels. In addition to giving up fructose for the leptin reset, what we also are going to do is to start the day with protein. When you start your day with protein, you keep cravings down, especially cravings for sugar, for things that are sweet, for all these things that will throw your leptin out of balance. Don't be afraid to have fish for breakfast. Don't be afraid to have chicken for breakfast. It does not have to be a protein shake. If you can do protein shakes, good for you, okay? But eggs, your beans, chicken, fish, clean sources of protein, don't be afraid to have those for breakfast, even in the form of a salad. I have those in the morning all the time. The fourth hormone that we're going to be bringing into balance within the 21-day Reset to Shred program is cortisol. And to reset cortisol, the dietary change that you need to make is to give up caffeine. Caffeine can be found primarily in coffee. Yes, detox coffee has some caffeine too. It can be found in black tea. It can be found in kola nuts. It can be found in green tea as well, in smaller amounts. So to reset cortisol, we need to get off caffeine. I'm a #1 coffee addict. The cortisol reset starts as from day 10 within that 21-day Reset to Shred program. But to just give up caffeine cold turkey, like to get to day 10 and be like, I'm done with coffee, if you're a coffee addict like myself, is like torture. It is torture. Don't do that. So what you want to do is start to get off caffeine slowly, okay? I've already been getting off caffeine. I started with a curfew. My first curfew was no coffee by 2 p.m. and then I pulled that back to no coffee by 12 p.m. and then I pulled that back to 1 cup of coffee and then tea. See, so step it down however you can so that by the time you get to day 10 of the reset, your body is used to not having caffeine. Now let me just share this with you. It's going to be nasty. As you give up coffee or give up caffeine, you're going to suffer from withdrawals, but your body is going to be better for it. Okay, you might experience some headaches, like low energy, but don't let that stop you, okay? Because this is a substance that is really robbing you of your inner peace and your ability to sleep. Okay, so get off coffee gradually. You can, like I said, start with implementing a curfew, maybe stepping it down to a decaf version, maybe just to black tea, and then eventually just to green tea. I think I will keep green tea when I'm doing the real cortisol reset from day 10, but for right now, I have stepped things down to just 1 cup of coffee a day, and then I do teas in the afternoon. And the fifth hormone that we're going to be working on in the 21-day Reset to Shred program is your thyroid hormone. If you have been having trouble with weight loss, like weight loss resistance, you really want to pay attention to this one. Just try it. Give up grains for 3 days and see how your body reacts. By grains, I'm talking about popcorn, popcorn, things made out of flour, all the breads made out of wheat flour. Just give it up for 3 days. I'm asking for 3 days only, and see how your body feels, how you react to that. Maybe you might find out that that was the thing holding you back. If not, we can always bring it back in. Then from days 16, 17, and 18, we're going to be working on resetting the growth hormones. And one easy way to do that is to give up dairy. We're talking about things from milk or made out of cow's milk. Okay, milk, butter, yogurt. We're going to get off of those for 3 days just to see how your body feels. You can replace those with things like almond milk, soy milk, hemp milk, all of the plant-based milks. You can replace those. You can replace your regular dairy with those things. Again, 3 days, you see how your body feels. If that's the thing that you have been needing, you will know, because your body always gives you that hormonal feedback. If not, after 3 days, we can always bring them back. And then the last hormone is testosterone. And yes, even the ladies produce small amounts of testosterone, which together with estrogen, they do control some metabolic processes as well. So we want to have that testosterone in balance. One of the ways that testosterone goes out of balance, toxins. The toxins come from the things that we put on our bodies. It comes from things that we use to clean with. It comes from the cookware that we use. It comes from, maybe the Tupperware that we use to store food in, right? So maybe within the entire 21 days, you just want to be mindful of what you put on your body, what you cook in, and if you're doing meal prep, try to use glass containers if possible. If not, look for things that are BPA free. Try not to microwave food in a plastic container. Just some little things that you can do to keep away the toxins. We are also going to be doing intermittent fasting for the last 3 days of our reset. So that is day 19, 20, and 21. Some form of intermittent fasting. If you're just starting with intermittent fasting, you can do 14 hours of fasting, which just means that by the time you stop eating dinner to the time you have your first meal the next day, including the time you spend sleeping, is 14 hours. Or if you've done it before, you want to do 16 hours, that's fine. Or if you want to go for it and do 18 hours of that fast, that is also okay. Thank you so much for watching. That's all I had to share with you today. Just wanted to share with you some simple dietary changes that you can make to bring your hormones back into balance, to detox, to cleanse. So let me know what landed with you. I always like to hear back from you so I know I'm talking to someone. If you've watched the video right up to this point, say hello to me in the comments, leave me a note, leave me a question, leave me a suggestion, leave me a feedback. I love to hear from you. Continue to love and care for that one and only body you ever will live in. The best project you ever will work on is you. Self-care is not optional. Bye and catch you in my next one.